Hello, I'm just making a quick response video to Joe. Oh, well, I'm not gonna say your real name. Um, to your video. And you know who you are, because I'm gonna say who you are, but you know, whatever. We know each other in real life. But anyways, I'm making a response video to your internalized homophobia response video. This is a response to someone else's. But maybe it's because I am a little bit older. I come from a different background than you because I'm African American. Maybe it's because of all of these different things that I have a different perspective on some of the things that you said. And I'm not going to go through all of them because your video was 11 minutes long and this is going to be a quick response. But stop worrying about what other people are doing or how other people choose to behave. It really does not have a reflection on you at all. And I think that that's why you have a certain perspective on a lot of different things. Like you mentioned, like Hampton Roads being quote unquote a closet. I don't know where you get that from, and it makes me wonder like how often you've been to like other cities, but even New York City is no different than Hampton Roads in that regard. Like, there's no magical gay land where you can go where just everyone is completely accepting and blah, blah, blah. No, every community has niches. You find where you fit in. And if you find that you don't fit in anywhere, then you create your own niche. That's the way it is, you know, and if it takes you a while to do that, then it takes you a while to do that. But there's no place where you're going to go where you just, you know, that just everyone is magically fit in. Every community, even the super city, New York City, is like that. And as far as like when you bring up the whole clubs and stuff, it makes me feel like maybe you still have a little bit of insecurity or a little bit of internalized homophobia still left, because the fact of the matter is when you go out to clubs, ain't nobody paying attention to you. Nobody care. People are in their own little group with their own little friends and they're doing their own thing. They're not concerned with you. As much as people think that somebody might be judging them, ain't nobody paying attention to you. Go out and have fun. And don't worry about what other people are thinking, because there are always going to be people, regardless of what community you're trying to identify with, that are going to make asses of themselves. So if people want to, as you were kind of saying, talk with a fake lisp or act gay, and people shouldn't do that, people should be themselves. Well, number one, how do you know that that's not really who they are? Because I found, you know, I know that I do have friends that they are a little bit embarrassed in public with very effeminate or flamboyant guys. But it's been my experience that I usually find that very attractive in people personally. And I feel no embarrassment about it at all, because they're free to be themselves. It makes me more free to be myself. And then you also bring up this thing about like how people can get stuck in a certain thing, and that's why you see like these older guys at certain clubs still there, you know, when clearly they're older than everyone else. Well, so the fuck what? Like, that's their right. They can be there if they want to be. Like, who are you to say that it's wrong for older men to like younger guys? I know some younger guys that like older men. That's none of your business. That's none of anybody's business. If that's what they want to do, it reminds me of like straight people that are always like obsessed with what gay people are doing in their personal life. It's none of your business. It is none of your business what anyone is doing in their life. As long as they are not physically hurting somebody else, that's their own goddamn business. Let them do what they want to do. I'm going to do what I want to do, and if anybody tries to come into my life and tell me that I'm not living a way that they want me to live, I'm going to cuss them the fuck out. And that's kind of how I feel about, you know, your video a little bit. Is like, people should, just like you have the freedom to be who you are now and to grow as a person into who you want to be, other people have that same right. And not only that, but they have the same right to their own path. And even if it's a path that, you know, you don't think is correct, and maybe it is incorrect, but it's their right to also be incorrect, and it's also their right to be wrong, and it's their right to become who they want to be, even if that's not a model that you would have chosen for them. That's just life. You know, you can't be concerned with also how other gay people reflect upon you. And maybe it's because I'm black, but, you know, I see black people on the news doing crazy shit all the time. That don't have shit to do with me. It has nothing to do with me whatsoever. Just because I'm black, that person on the TV is not me and has no reflection on me. Just like if I see a gay person acting crazy in public, that gay person ain't got shit to do with me, because I am Joseph. I am not that other person. And you know, if you somehow kind of feel an embarrassment about, you know, how other gay people are acting, well, you don't feel that way when you see other white people do crazy shit, do you? You're white, but do you actually, oh no, oh my God, I feel bad for all white people everywhere. No, come on now, no. So don't identify like that with other gay people. Like, give them the freedom to do what they want to do. There are always going to be crazy motherfuckers in every community, and it's always going to be people embarrassing themselves, but they're not embarrassing your community. And if you think that, then that's just the issue that you got to deal with, because it doesn't reflect upon you.